They are tragic images now etched into the minds of Americans and weaved into the fiber of a nation.
I was on Pratt and Lombard Street, and somebody ran up to me and said, 2 planes have hit the World Trade Center.
Almost immediately following the attacks of September 11th, sweeping and drastic changes were made to protect the nation and its people.
Dramatic things were being done. Many of them were ill-considered, but you can understand the motivation by watching those towers collapse. It was the symbolism of American strength was undercut.
Michael Greenberger is the founder and director of the Center for Health and Homeland Security at the University of Maryland.
We let our guard down. I mean, that's the 9/11 Commission made that very clear. After 9/11, though, no two ways about it, tremendous resources were thrown in to readiness for terror attack.
Every mode of transportation underwent an overhaul. Security measures at airports were ramped up as passengers were ordered to remove their shoes and undergo a more intrusive security scan. The Transportation Security Administration was established, as was the Department of Homeland Security.
We have better visa security. We have better background checks on those attending flight schools, for example. Our airports are more secure. And indeed, even if someone were to get on an airplane, the cockpit doors are hardened and the ability to weaponize a plane has been eliminated.
But that hasn't stopped terrorists from trying, especially homegrown terrorists. States is still vulnerable.
We are offering up to anybody who wants to do us ill our power grid, which is not even third world in its infrastructure, it's fourth world in its infrastructure. The resources that can be brought to bear to this problem are dwindling.
They have to constantly up their game if they're going to be successful at an attack.
Power says what 9/11 did was prove to terrorists around the world that even a superpower like the United States can be hit. And that, experts believe, gives enemies of the United States confidence enough to plan an attack of their own. A timeless test that faces a nation that has forever changed since the attacks of September 11th, 2001.
I think today we are more in a situation of being reasonable about our response. The response is more effective, but not overwrought by the emotion of that day. And so I think we're in a better shape in terms of the American psyche and the respect for the American Constitution than we were on September 12, 2001.
Joy LaPola, Fox 45, News at 10.